Can you tell us a little bit about your journey in crypto and how that led to the launch of Facet?
Absolutely. I think, I'm not a typical crypto bro in the sense that haven't always been in this space. I think my journey comes from my previous time working for the UN, especially during the Arab Spring when I was able to, fly in from LA, take an UN internship, Arab Spring breaks out. All of a sudden, I find myself in, war-torn countries like Baghdad, at that time Damascus, and elsewhere, and really kind of firsthand saw what financial inclusion or disclusion looks like, especially in emerging markets. At that time, I was doing a project that ended up being my first startup, where we were digitizing microfinance banks across the Middle East and North Africa, lowering the cost of capital by getting international capital to come and back micro entrepreneurs in this part of the world, in MENA, and that went really well. I ended up, selling that platform, and then joined the UAE Prime Minister's office, where we were focusing on things like AI and blockchain. And that's when I realized that there's actually a nice intersection between government policy, blockchain, and kind of financial inclusion. So that's kind of what spurred my understanding that, using crypto rails, we have the potential of distributing and disseminating and tokenizing international grade assets and make them more accessible to residents and citizens of countries where it's always not so easy to be able to access economic products that are not tied to your local country. And while that doesn't sound all that great, it actually is very interesting that, if you're growing up in an emerging country, most of the time you're restricted to investing in assets that are linked to your particular government, their success or unsuccess, and your local currency. Now, the reason crypto has gained adoption globally, in my view, one of those reasons is, for the first time, a young person from an emerging market, a capital controlled country, can invest in something not linked to their country. And I think using that same philosophy, the goal for Facet has always been, can we get international assets into some of these countries?